Hello everyone, from Danny here at the Training Hub. The reason for this video is to put some information together for you around the National Professional Qualifications, or the NPQs. We realise that many of you are pretty busy and we would usually host a live information session, but we thought it would be easier if we put a little video together in which you can watch in your own time. Now, you may be thinking about taking on an NPQ, and we wanted to help you understand why they're important and are worth considering for developing your career. Now, the good thing is that there are quite a few out there that cover various levels and areas of specialism.
So firstly, the initial thing to consider is why. Why complete a national professional qualification through ambition? Now, as teachers, we have an obligation to develop professionally. We don't want to stand still, but develop our knowledge, become better at what we do, and share this with others and our schools.
The NPQs will certainly give you that, and I can vouch for the quality of the content because the Training Hub does deliver one of those NPQs across Newham and Barking and Dagenham. Now, in my opinion, I think the learning content has been really well thought through. It does allow you to apply your learning in different contexts without the actual need or worry about doing anything in your actual role. It's just a lot more manageable, and that was something that previous NPQs expected. You don't have to do that now.
Now, whether you started a new role that requires you to understand the challenges, develop your skills and knowledge required, then an NPQ will certainly help with that.
You may be looking at your next career move or aspiring to take the next step, and I certainly think that an NPQ is going to help open the door to any of that. They're going to look, very favourably at them if you have them, particularly in an interview or any promotion process that you take on. Now, let me give you a very good example of that. If you wanted to get into the mentoring of ECTs, or you are a current ECT mentor, then the NPQ for leading teaching development is certainly the course or the route that you would take.
Now, a simple way to think of this is by committing to progression. In turn, it means we develop expertise, which often means we gain experience that can open up new opportunities.
Now, I also said earlier that the learning is a lot more manageable.
Our NPQs are now less demanding. There is no need to carry out work within your actual role unless you want to, and it works, and everything can be done around your current position.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, what are some of the things that I'm going to be required to do? So let's go through some of the general requirements. But please do bear in mind that, not every NPQ is the same. There will be slight differences, but most run along the same lines.
Usually most courses will be completed in a 12-month period, but there are some that take a little bit longer. We would need you to attend and partake in a conference, which usually lasts for a whole day, and it actually gets you going with everything and introduces you to how it all works. Now, you will have an opportunity to work with people and buddy up and have access to self-led communities, which are helpful with this process. Usually clinics take place around every 6 weeks or so.
And finally, we get to the point of, well, what do I need to do to be successful on my NPQ?
So firstly, you need a 90% attendance record required to pass it. You need to be able to complete all the study and application modules. There is an assessment window to complete your assessment, which usually lasts for 8 days. Now, the assessment task is an open book exam, which means you can use all the materials and course coverage to complete the task given to you.
So hopefully all of that's provided you with enough information on what the course content is and what you'd be expected to do on an NPQ. So the question, I suppose, now is, what next? If this is something you want to do, what's the next step in the process?
Firstly, speak to your SLT and look at any in-house CPD application processes you have. You will need to consult with them as to why you want to do it and why it's a good move. Please be aware of any deadlines approaching. For a start on the NPQ courses in the new academic year, the deadline is the end of May 2023. Otherwise, the next cohort won't begin until next February 2024. Once you've got the go-ahead from your school, do fill out any necessary expressions of interest form. What we will do is put a link to those in the description of this video, or you can email and ask us and we will send you that link.
Our Training Hub has successfully taken 2 cohorts through the NPQ in leading teaching, and we want to continue doing that. Now, if you want to find out more or you've got a specific question, you can always email us, myself or Ellie. We'll be happy to try and help with any query, but we are hosting a live Q&A session, which is going to be on the 26th of April at 3:45. So do join us for that. We will also put the link to that Zoom in the description below. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you all very soon.